Hello there, good morning everyone. Just getting set up here. It's been a few minutes since I've streamed last, so I'm making sure everything in the studio is still set up properly before I fully commit. Gotta make sure that you can hear me. Gotta make sure that I can see you. Gotta make sure I know what the heck I'm doing. So far, the seeing you part is the only part that's not working yet, but that's because I don't have you on the screen yet. So let's get you opened up on YouTube. Alright, I see you on YouTube. Let's get you opened up on Twitch. Early gang. Qtaru leading the early gang right out of the gate. Awesome, thank you. Thank you for the luck. The hopes and wishes of luck, anyway. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure whether Lushyrus and RNGesus hold me in high enough esteem. Monkey Style, hello. Thanks, Soda. Wow, good luck, Jonathan. Very nice. Alright, I'm going to give people a couple minutes to filter in since I said I'd be starting at 9. That's in 2 minutes. But while we're waiting, I will take this opportunity to say thanks, Soda. A donation came in, an early birthday donation. I see there on the bottom of my overlay. Oh, you can't even see that yet. I've got my intro screen up. Let's open her up here. So thanks to Soda, I actually managed to get the shard bag that was on offer, and that helped top my Epsilon up to 6 stars. So that is part of what's going to be going towards Epsilon getting his new sword and hopefully a good enchant on it. Red dot on Floating City is going to be there for the rest of eternity. Actually, that's one thing we can do to get started while people are still filing in and getting ready for some RNG, is a little RNG warm-up on the Lucky Wishing Machine. Thank you, everyone, for the birthday wishes. Got a steak and cake lined up later, so day's gonna be good, regardless of how RNG goes here. You can always make anything feel a little bit better with steak and cake. Alright, I think we're probably safe to at least duck into the floating realm. Don't want everyone to see what a huge mess that place is. What a mess. Alright, so we got 4 wishes on Main Kong. So we'll start the day off with a little test of the one-armed bandit. Looks like we're gonna get 50 grand on roll number 1. That's pretty rare, actually. See how the old... Oh, here we go! Hey, SSR Shard! That's only the second one of those I've ever gotten. Those are super rare. Awesome. Well, at least Red Panda, you called one of them. We couldn't get all 4, but we got 1. And an SR shard. No misses yet. Is this a good sign? Or is this a bad sign? Alright, there's our miss. Wow. That was actually incredible luck on the wishing machine. That's a good way to start the day. Alright, let's bounce. And it's officially 9 o'clock. That means it's time to get into the official stream. So my plan for today is to summon 1 copy of Kertesz. That's all I really care about. Elma is going to be all but guaranteed on her Valentine's trade-in banner. So if I get a copy of her, I won't be super upset. But I will happily leave this banner if I get Kertesz and not Elma. So that'll be fine. Oh, thanks for the birthday and luck wishes, Ragnar, and good luck at work. The other thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to get my Epsilon and my Lewin gear, and probably get a start on enchanting those. Thank you, I mess you up. So far we're having good luck, but we're just getting started. So let's get the luck muscles warmed up first of all with some dragon rolls. We're hoping for a Night Bloom from this, a Crystal Stinger. That's the main stuff so far from this guy. What? No way! No way! This is incredible. Okay. If I stopped the stream right now, I would consider this a huge RNG success. Yes, Apti, you brought that in. Are we gonna get... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Wow. Okay, everyone, you need to stream on your birthday. Even if you don't have a stream, just like load up OBS and stream when it's your birthday. So I've gotten an SSR shard from the wishing machine. Thanks for the follow, Fireball. And I got one of my 2 wishlist items. A new Crystal Stinger from the dragon. Well, funny that you should mention that, Kutaru, because the reason I wanted a Stinger is because I didn't have one for Christiane. So that is going to be my Meteor Stinger for Needhog. Alright, we're off to a good start. We're off to a good start. I'm pretty happy about that. Let's change gears. I was tempted to stay on the equipment front and go and buy their gear, but why don't we just get right into the summoning now while it's feeling good? I will say I have 50 pity built up already in my classic pity building fashion. So I do already have 50. If we had the pity thermometer here on the live stream with us, we'd be halfway up the screen. So we should be hoping for an SSR anytime soon. And I have a decent amount of summons, but hopefully I'm only going for 1 SSR. So let's see if it's going to be Kurt. We are going to get an SSR on the first pull of the day. Now bear in mind, this looks way luckier than it actually is. This is technically 60 summons for this. But it's the first SSR of the day. There's Lewin, he's going to get our attention later. More Lewin. I'm going to pay attention to you later, Lewin, don't you worry. We're hoping for Kurt here. We're hoping for Kurt. Alright! Wow. Wow. We got him. Perfect. Alright, so for those keeping track, that's SSR Shard from the Wishing Machine, Crystal Stinger from the Dragon, and Kurt in 60 summons, but that's my first 10 pull of the day. Kutaru thinks I should be building some pity. That's compelling. That's compelling. Let me just take a quick look at the upcoming banner schedule to see who I'm building this pity for. I hope RN Jesus likes me today. It's a big day. Let's see. Who's on the... I wouldn't be summoning next until Lavina and the Saint. And they're not super high priority summons either. But as a collector, I am going to want to get one of each. So I'm not opposed to Qtaru's idea of building a little bit of pity here. We'll do like 20 or 30. That'll be more than enough to carry forwards. So this is pity for Emperor Lavina. So that's 10 pity to carry forwards. A bunch of Keats. Thank you, Tim. So far, it's a very happy birthday. This is like bright and early in the morning for me, so this is kind of the only thing that has happened to me so far today. But it's been good. Alright, that's nothing in 20. So we'll do one more. We'll carry that forward for Chad Ares. So this is the last batch of pity for Chad Ares. And then I'll be carrying that for a bit. About a month, I guess. Of course, Kertesz is not going to let that happen. Or Elma. Or Transcender. We'll see who it ends up being. If it's Elma, I'm definitely bouncing, and I'll build up the pity later. But if it's Kurt, I'll at least have a 4-star, a little head start on building him for Ancient Beckoning. Okay, it is Elma, so we ended up getting both in 90 overall summons. Just 40 on the day. Awesome. Well, that's good from a collection standpoint. I will just build one, just one multi of pity to carry forwards. Just one. This is it. Just in case there's a little bit of hidden stream hype just rippling under the surface of RNG here. No such luck. That's okay. Yes, she is used for the Emperor's Bonds. And that's fine. I'm not planning on using Lavina right when he comes out, so I would have been happy to wait until until Elma's Valentine's banner before unlocking that. But we got them both out of the way now, so we don't even have to worry about that. Latonin noticed my 1,000 friendship summons there. Yeah, the thing about those Dios summoning videos, they don't take that long from a viewer point of view because they're so sped up, but from an actual summoning point of view, they do take like over an hour. So what's next on the agenda? I'm going to take a quick sip of my beverage. I apologize for not doing a pre-stream pour this time, but this beverage is not carbonated, as it is 9 in the morning. All right, let's go buy some. Let's buy some equipment. Let's do that first. Thank you, Aniril. It's my birthday, and I'm having good birthday luck so far. This is Epsilon's, right? Yeah, let's buy that. Let's buy Lewin's hat. We're gonna need that. Q, don't look at this. Don't. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. You didn't see that, Qtaru. Okay, so should we? Let's enchant. Let's try to enchant Epsilon first, and then we'll go work on Lewin. Oh, the chat seems to be preferring the Lewin route. All right, let's go the Lewin route first then. I think I need to go to Forbidden Battleground. Alright, I actually have a whole bunch of stuff saved up from last time, so I can buy his Heart of Desire right away. And since we're here, let's do an accessory gamble. What do I need for accessories? I mean, obviously I would never say no to a Bracer or an Overlord's badge. Those are kind of the top two. T-Star, I'm decent on T-Stars right now. There's the new, the healer accessory that just came out. I actually don't have that yet, but it's also not really a high priority for me. So I think I'm going to cross my fingers for Swordsmith Medal or an Overlord badge. Third place, T-Star, maybe. I would take T-Star third place. Oh, Qtaru's talking from an Ancient Beckoning point of view, since this is Ancient Beckoning build day. It's just going to be a Judge Talisman anyway. All that hype and build up for nothing. I actually am probably going to need all this gold for enchanting today, so let's just get that out of the way. Oh, nice. Make me click on it each time, too. I'm hopefully not going to need all this gold. But I may. But I may. Alright. So that lets us find Lewin. Where are you at, Lewin? You shouldn't be too high up in the list. There you are. At least you're fully bonded already. Now, what do we need to do for you? I've got your mats. Valen. That's not even open today. Well, okay, I guess that's where we stop on the unlocking SP Lewin voyage. I should be able to do that tomorrow? Yeah, so we'll do the next step on Lewin tomorrow. Alright, let's get some enchants done then. Before I can do any enchants, I know one thing I'm definitely going to need to do, and that is get enchants, because I don't have any breeze or clocks. So let's actually get a bunch of breezes. Yeah, let's get a bunch of breezes. Those will be for Epsilon. And let's get some clocks. Those will be for Lewin. No, that update was not about doing the requirements for unlocking SP characters out of order. I think that was a misinterpretation of being able to do, like, level 65 and above, so it meant you can do level 70s and it will count for the level 65 requirement. I don't think we've ever been able to or will be able to do the requirements out of order. I know people have definitely been trying. Pretty much every time a new SP comes out, people have been trying to, like, do the requirements in advance, and it just doesn't work. So people are really excited about Lewin, so let's go ahead and do Lewin first. I've got him in his Lancer class already, with a little preview gear set. That's his Ancient Crown. I'm not going to level it yet, or any of this stuff yet, because I fear I'm going to need all my gold for enchanting. But let's see what kind of enchants we can get on this. Just 1 second here. One second here. Okay. Alright. Why Blood Pact? Okay, Blood Pact gives him a lot of bulk, first of all, and this guy, the whole point of this guy is meant to just be really hard to kill. In addition, Blood Pact also gives him that heal block prevention. He already will have heal reversal prevention as part of his SP class, but this also gives him heal block prevention. So with Blood Pact, you basically can't screw with his healing at all, which is pretty important for Lewin because a big part of his kit is that he always gets healing before battle. That's part of what makes him difficult to kill. But also lots of hit points makes him difficult to kill as well. Alright, so let's just get a couple of enchants in here. I'm not going to go too hard on this, just because we can't get Lewin into our boxes until next week. I mean, that's a bulk stat. What I'm really hoping for is lots of hit points. Hit points and slightly higher attack than that. What do I have on my other stuff? So I have lots of attack here. Defense. I have max defense on his armor as well. And this definitely needs to be re-rolled. I think I'm going to actually sit on this for now. I've got almost max defense. Really low hit points, though. So... well, I guess that has some hit points on it. This not having hit points is annoying, but it has lots of attack. We'll see. We'll come back to that. We'll have to come back to that. So I guess that means we're gonna go ahead and enchant Epsilon. Now where's your ugly face, Epsilon? I must have you ungeared if you're way down here. Epsilon at least is 6-star already. What did your sword even look like? Where is it? There it is. Way down here. We'll go back and re-roll some of Lewin's stuff. Yeah, the Blood Pact, I really want hit points on his Blood Pact. Having tons of attack on that is fun, but a Blood Pact with Clock Roll with a bunch of attack, like, he's the only one who can kind of use that, and it's not great for him, so... I'd rather do low-hanging fruit for now, and get some enchants started on Epsilon. Now, obviously, we're going to be going for 15% attack on this, as a bare minimum. And that is about 13.5 attack? That's 13.5. It's pretty good. Thank you very much, Nicholas, for the birthday wishes. Let's do a couple SR rolls. Since the last few SR rolls I've been doing, I actually got a really good roll for Werner with an SR scroll. We'll just rinse the palette a little bit with SRs. We'll go down to 60, and then we'll switch back to SSRs. Alright. Let's see if we can get above 15. I tend to like Breeze on my assassins just to make them more threatening in terms of effective range. Alright, this is... oh, that's a good roll. This is like 15.5 plus hit points. A good amount of hit points. I'm keeping that. Keeping that roll. Keeping that roll, my friends. That's great. Alright. So let's see what else I've got for him. I've got a Nebulous Robe with 10% hit points and 4% attack. I like Nebulous Robe on him. I have a Tears Helm with 3 and 10. Yeah, I like that. And, of course, a T-Star. Now, this is a good T-Star. For him, anyway. There's no bulk on it, but this is like almost 11%. 10.5% attack. So it's nice to stack up attack on this old fella. MTK, I will happily share all my luck with you on your birthday. I was telling everyone, even if you don't stream at all, even if you don't have an audience, just stream on your birthday. You're going to get some luck. Show the top Epsilon, please. I don't know who the top Epsilon is right now. Oh, the top Epsilon is probably Johnny. That's over 15. Oh, my roll is slightly better than Johnny's. Let's see if he's on the guild chat. Yep, he knows. Slightly better than Johnny's. Oh, he's going Tenyo. That's probably good. Oh, especially with this roll. That's a nice roll on his Tenyo. Okay, Johnny, no wonder he has a good Epsilon. These are good rolls. And he actually has hit points on his star. So I'm going to need a few spirits to level that up, but let's do that. Let's level up my Epsilon. One more. Okay, Epsilon. Yeah, you're further up in the hero list now. Good thing I actually have guild medals now. There was a time where my guild medals were almost at 0, and it was disgraceful. I was right around the time when Werner and Ham came out, so I was upgrading lots of characters at the same time. Yeah, we can take a look at a few more Epsilons in a sec. I just want to get mine built so I can kind of see how he stacks up. Make it easier to compare. I'll probably need to re-roll some of his other gear. Like, my Nebulous Robe is pretty good. My helmet can probably be re-rolled. Oh yeah, Build-A-Banner would do that too, especially if you're getting... anytime you're getting multiple new characters that you want to build. Well, we're over 8,000. For power stacking purposes, let's see if we can put a more powerful troop on him. These need to be re-rolled as well. I definitely need to pay more attention to that. Okay, plus 5, 11. Now, to be honest, I don't think Epsilon actually needs a huge amount of attack. 516, so Johnny's got me beat with these other rolls. And 39. Almost 4,000 green HP. That's great. Still enough to get me top 10. What does Lord have on there? Lord's good. So better stats than mine. The only reason I'm in the top 10 is because of those stupid troops I have on, which I won't actually be running in practice. But what do you got here? Okay, very similar rolls to me. Yeah, I just basically need to... Vasily's up there, nice. Karibo's good. He's rolling with a Nebulous and a Tenyo's Helm. Tenyo's Helm is a really good pick as well. I wonder if I have a Tenyo's Helm ready for him. Okay, so I do have a 4% attack Tenyo's. Doesn't have much hit points. And at some point I'll probably roll a Tenyo's Robe in case it turns out that I don't need the Reflect protection. I have this on him for now, just in case I'm ever attacking into Crystal Warlocks. If that ends up threatening me. If it doesn't, then I can change that off for a Tenyo's Robe. Let's see if I can get a better roll on this since I'm in here. Technically, I should probably be rolling on another tier, since I have a bunch of them. If I get a roll that's fairly close to this, it might be tough to decide, but laziness prevails. Laziness! See, here's an example. That's a lot... Well, no, it's not. I misread that. That was actually super bad. This is a better example. So I have more attack, a lot more attack, but much less hit points. I think once I'm over 500 attack on Epsilon, with him attacking into troops so often, I don't think I need to really min-max for attack. I kind of want more bulk. So I'm re-rolling that. I'm getting... These are tiers that I could be keeping for other people. That's why you roll on a separate piece of gear. But who cares? We have enough scrolls to deal with it. Getting a super smart tier. We'll just do a couple more because gold is going to become a concern. Alright, let's hang here for now. Thank you, Arth. I've been having a great birthday so far. I've got a pretty good Epsilon on the go here. Yeah, I've got a pretty good Epsilon on the go. I got my Kurt, I got my Elma, I got an SSR shard from the Floating Realm. What else do I have left to do? Surely there was something. Other than fighting people. I mean, I guess that's the next thing I can do, is fight people. Because we can't use SP Lewin yet, so there's no sense in fully building him. Oh, 3Cs. Yes, that's a good point. 3Cs. I need to do 3C for Lewin and 3C for Elwin. So I guess there is a point in building Lewin. Because I'll want him to be able to actually beat his 3C battle. Anirul, I did 1 10 pull for Kertesz and then 30 for Elma. So 40 overall, but I did carry 50 pity forwards. Enchant my Stinger. Okay, I guess I can do that while we're on the enchant train. Her stuff is not well enchanted because I didn't have my Stinger, so I didn't really sink lots of resources into trying to make her perfect. Ten magic defense, 10 magic defense, 6 magic defense. So, not super optimized. Oh, wrong button. We want as much magic defense as we can get on her. Do I even have meteor scrolls? I'm not going to buy any just for this. Oh, I have tons of these. This should be enough to get 5% magic defense with an SR scroll. I'm only going to do a few of these. 2% is better than 0. And I believe we don't want tons of hit points on her for this fight. Yeah, defense is better than nothing. If you have relatively low hit points on your Chris, then you can AoE your own units with Needhug's debuff without worrying about killing them. Yeah, we'll go with the 3% magic defense. The Dobermans are thankfully still asleep, Fruits. I'm gonna hold tight there, and let's go see if we can actually unlock Elwin's 3C. Let's see if we have the ability to do that. It might be tough. It might be tough. Oh man, I have to fight an Elwin. How am I gonna do this? Scary. Yeah, we'll bring faction buff. Okay, all kinds of super strong, difficult units. Let's just, let's hang back and buff up. Let them come to us. Taking on the 3C fights in the true coward way. Yeah, the Dobermans are asleep. Otherwise, they're getting ready to party later on. We're going to be having a nice walk on the beach in minus 15 degrees. So, we've got some nice Doberman coats. Alright, who can actually do anything? Hein, you can't do anything. Oh, Sherry's so powerful. Kind of feel like fighting the Liana first. Do I think SP Hein or Narm is any good? Well, I should have gospeled him so that he could actually heal himself. I do think SP Hein is pretty good. The problem is there's usually better options. It depends on what your barracks looks like, though. Like, you might not have a lot of those better options available to you. It's just hard to compete for a mage slot when you've got, like, T-Jess and Lucretia. Oh, man. He's gonna die. Let's go hide. The true coward way. SP Narm is a bit of a different story, at least for me, just because the only thing I really use Narm for is Ancient Beckoning, and I have a decent normal Narm to use against Hugin and Munin, so I haven't really needed her SP form. Oh, this Elwin's going to be impossible to kill. He's so powerful. So yeah, SP Narm is really more of a like a luxury PvE thing. Freekong definitely really enjoys having SP Narm. There's only a few SP characters that Freekong has available. Like Hein, for example, is not available because you need Elwin to unlock him, and Freekong can't get Elwin. So what do you even run here? Obviously you don't need faction buff. Start a battle and whenever a friendly unit dies. Do your fusion buff thing. And this is basically his sword soul as well, so you don't really need sword soul. I think we're going to be using his act again. Possibly crush. But I'm going to put this on him for now, just because it's aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, combined with Sissy White, maybe combined with Akka as well. There are a lot of people who use Akka, and her wolves are going to be dying all the time. Crush with T-Star on your SP Elwin. That's interesting tech. Let's do a fight. Make sure my peeps are equipped. I need to put Epsilon in here somewhere. Let's just put Epsilon in to practice. I think everyone else is equipped. Alright, who's gonna fight Kong? It's practice time. I prefer a volunteer. But I will queue casual if I have to. There was nothing else gambly to do, was there? Like, there's no lotto right now. It's the first week of the update. Alright, let's do it this way. We'll queue casual. Oh, I'm terrible too. Jeff, Glass, I'm terrible. I'm just a little old PvE streamer guy. I don't really, do PvP. Not successfully, anyway. Certainly not well. Alright, well, whoever wants to try to stream snipe me, you can go ahead and queue casual now. Otherwise, I'm probably going to end up getting one of the PvP diehard guys who's just in the casual queue all the time. DJ, hello. Welcome to the stream, perhaps unintentionally. Never played Apex, though you've been playing for 2 years. Well, hopefully you've at least been doing your qualifiers, or retreating from your qualifiers to get some free scrolls. I don't really know how this box works either, especially since I just threw Epsilon in. Having never used Epsilon, and we don't have his zombies yet either. That's worth mentioning. Getting Epsilon's unique equipment is definitely a big improvement for him. But to be fully unlocked beast mode, he does want those new zombie troops. Okay, what do we have here? I should have been looking at this. Let's get rid of Hilda. Well, there goes my chance to practice with Epsilon. That's fine. Okay, let's, I also want to get rid of... So let's see. Maybe we'll bring Watham out. Watham or Sigma. I kind of like Sigma. But we'll go Ham. I haven't really had... I think I've only deployed Ham in one real Apex match so far this season. Yeah, he doesn't want me to get Assassins. So he's got his healer. This is Diva Vivi Hakuo. Yeah, let's get rid of Kyra. And let's take... Lucretia's always powerful. Fruits wants to see Transcender in action. I should figure out who's actually a threat to my Transcender. He's another character that I haven't really been getting lots of play with, just because he's not very good. Oh yeah, that Rainforce is actually going to be problematic. Especially against Hakuo, I've seen him use Rainforce. Helena and Ulti are both scary. Alright, let's get him out. Actually, kind of feel like this might be needed against all those rain forces. But then he'll probably ban me down to just healers. Unless he has no respect for the Transcender at all. Oh, he doesn't. That's fine. I should get rid of Actigens. Should get rid of Actigens, and I probably should take Himiko on this map, although she won't really benefit from her debuffs thanks to Rosen, so I'll go ahead and bring Transcender out. Oh, we'll get Transcender out here and see what happens. Let's see. You can fly. You can fly. He's got his little grab hand. Grab hand is not going to be super helpful on this map because there's not really much room to pull. But I think I'm going to stick with it just because options are limited. Do I want AoE on her? Probably not. We'll just try to single target Landius down. Not sure if I want her 3C. I'll bring it. Oh, you're not flying with werewolves. That's true. That's true. And I don't really want you on AoE either. I think this is fine enough. Let's just see how it goes. Man, I'm so rusty. I haven't even been playing Apex during the actual Apex windows the last couple weeks. So we have a AoE Licorice. We have Landius on the correct troops. Typical Assassin Cherie. Rainforce, who's the main scary thing for me. For whatever reason, my trackpad is just zooming like crazy. Okay, Rainforce, let's actually take some time to read. 4 blocks, 6 blocks. You can teleport too, so I guess that doesn't really matter. If he wants to hit me with Rainforce, he's hitting me. So I should be thinking about what my win con is here. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to hammer through this Landius regardless. Possibly with Ham. Possibly with Lucretia. Just get Rosen in position so that she can get some stacks on people when they move. I should have done that first. Yeah, the Rainforce, he'll get me eventually. He'll get me eventually. Maybe not right away, but it's coming. A breeze on Rosen, not the most impactful person to get it on. Okay, Sherry is coming up to get ready to snipe Ham or Transcender. My Ham is not super well built, so that might be a kill on Ham. I don't think it's a kill on Transcender. Alright, we got a breeze on Lucretia. Slightly more useful. Now if I move here, it gives her only the option of Ham. But I don't think I want to give her that option. Like, I wonder if I move Ham away. Well, Landius doesn't have any stacks up either, so she could stun Landius and then snipe whoever she wanted. So I gotta get stacks up on him, regardless. He'll get one stack by ending his turn here and buffing. think. Yeah. 1 stack. So that prevents him from being stunned first. Although she wouldn't act again if she did that, because she would have to do it from here. So she has the option of trying to snipe Ham, who I think is the better pick for him. Or Transcender, who I don't think is a kill. And then she can run away. I think Ham will be dead, I think. Probably should have moved Ham back. Guess I can do that now. Instead of Wet Ham, it's Scared Ham. We'll just see. We'll see if he wants Sherry to come after Transcender. He'll probably do it later in the turn, if he does it at all, because then he'll be able to get away with me having less options for counterattacking. Right, he's getting primed to come in. Ha, thanks, Optimum. I think I'm a 6-star Kong already. If anything, my star level's gonna be going down as I get older from this point on. So far I've had great luck on my birthday up until now, which is when I get my birthday thrashing, so... he has a bunch of Rosen stacks, so this won't really do anything. Actually, that's a good point. I do have my Yoink available here, don't I? How far away can I Yoink from? Definitely not that far away. This kind of play is the main reason we ban Hilda. Landius is not yoinkable, but he doesn't give that to the rest of his team, whereas Hilda makes everyone around her unable to be budged. So I've got Transcender. Up until today I had Sage, and I also have Himiko in my box, who are all push and pull units. It's a little kind of side strategy I like to have available to me. Partly because, yes, exactly like Tenacious Rope said, that's pretty much the only thing Transcender is for. I use Transcender for 3 things, actually, and I'll probably talk about this in a separate video. But the 3 things I use him for are baiting, because he's reflective, so he can... Can I kill him outside of Sherry's range? I can't kill him at all. Optimum, nor should you be convinced by Transcender. He is not very good. So yeah, I bait with him, or I pull with him, or the other thing that he's kind of tentatively useful for is his 3C swapping HP. Alright, we're gonna try again. He's not at full health. This is not going to debuff him, though, because he has 5 Rose and Seal stacks. I wonder if I actually have a better chance killing him with Ham. I did bring single target Ham. If I do kill him with Ham, it has to be from outside of guard range is the only thing. So that's the risk. I either go kill him with Ham and lose Ham, or I try again with my unbuffed Lucretia. We're gonna lose backup time here. I think we'll just chuck Ham at it. Just for fun. Just for funsies. Just for funsies to get some Ham use in. We got clock, so that Cherie's definitely going to want to take my Ham out. And I can't run anywhere useful. Alright, that's kill number 1 on the sword. She can act again. Ham's last rites are broken. Oh! 35 hit points left on my 5-star Ham. 35 hit points. That's as close as she gets. Cherie is also currently out of guard range. This Ham is dead to AoE, regardless. I guess I could go heal him up. Pretty much have to do that. "35 hit point birthday miracle." I mean, he still might be dead to AoE, to be perfectly honest. Probably not. Probably not. But that gives him a chance to get Cherie back under guard range. Now he's going to want to block me out of center, so I'm going to have to start chipping away at that Landius. And chipping away at Landius with an unbuffed Lucretia is not going to be easy. It needs refreshing. Using up all my time with shuffling dudes around with Vance. We'll just refresh Lucretia. Yeah, I clocked his main skill. I didn't clock his 3C, unfortunately. Parody, I'd say Overlord's Badge would probably be good on him. It's another nice classic bulk accessory for attackers. Or an attack accessory, you know. Excuse me. Alright, what's the next thing I have to do? Ham is hurt. Ham is hurt. I don't like Ham being hurt. Yes, now that it's not my turn, I can... get rid of this spammer. Oh, shoot! Let's just see. Let's just see. Oh no, thorns! Alright, I got a life. I got a life, but I'm hurt. I clocked it again. Oh, that's some healing. That's some healing. Thank you, Eden Seal. Thank you very much for stopping by. Can you actually do anything, Transcender? Do you have any value? You do. You do have value. Don't be upset, Transcender. Alright, so we got a nice Scrim win. A scrummy Scrim win with some clock wet ham. And, Lucretia failure to kill a Rainforce. We didn't get to bring Epsilon into play. So, unfortunately, that, part of the point of that. We'll have to bring him out for real this weekend. Why I said it would be easier and safer. Yes, that's a good question. The reason has to do with how the Valentine's Day trade-in banners work. Basically, on those special event trade-in banners, anytime you pull an SSR character, regardless of whether they're on banner or not, you get a trade token, and then you can trade shards from either character on the banner for the other character. And unlike normal trade-in banners where you only get 50 shards for trade, on the Valentine's ones you actually get 60, which is enough to summon the character. So, for a brand new player who has no characters, it might not be much easier, but for someone who already has Ares, you actually, if you wanted to be super safe, you could actually farm 50 Ares shards in advance. And then no matter who you pull on that banner, you can trade those 50 shards for a free Elma. I'm not going quite that far, but what I am going to do is basically just summon on that banner, and if I get Ares, then I'll immediately trade him for Elma. If I get Elma, then it's Elma. So that's an 80% chance right there. The only thing that could screw me over if I don't have farmed Ares shards is getting an off banner. But if you did farm up your Ares shards in advance, even getting an off banner, you'd be able to trade your Ares shards for Elma. So that gives you a lot of options to virtually guarantee getting the specific character you want. Is Epsilon worth it? I think Epsilon, personally, I think Epsilon is worth it for this season, maybe next season of Apex Arena. With this sword, he ignores class disadvantages. Well, he ignores all class effects. So you can safely run him as his demon class, which is flying. So you get a couple little bonuses there. Although when you're using zombie troops, I don't think he's flying. But the nice thing, the other nice thing about this is, whenever any unit dies, he recovers health. He gets his little damage reduction shield, so he's pretty difficult to kill. Yeah, especially, well, I mean, whether you're running a meteor-focused box or not, Epsilon's definitely in contention as one of the top assassins. So if you're putting 1 or 2 assassins in your box, Epsilon is one of the good ones. Latonin, if you have a token from a previous event, can you just farm Ares shards? You can. As long as it's one of the Valentine's CP tokens. The normal trade-in tokens that you get from just a normal banner, those don't work. So if you do have a CP token from a previous Valentine's Day banner, like last year, then you could literally use Gates of Fate for the next couple weeks, farm 50 Ares shards, and then as soon as those banners come up, you can just immediately trade for free Elma. You can just immediately trade for a free Elma. So that definitely makes things a bit more convenient for someone in your position. Yeah, I mean, the other nice thing about Epsilon, speaking of that rope, is similar to Zelda. He's not just buffing himself, he's buffing Meteor, which is part of the reason why we're seeing more Meteor units and more assassins going into the box. If you can get Epsilon, he'll buff your Zerda, he'll buff himself, he'll buff your Werner, buff Jugler. There's a lot of good characters that he's nice to have around. We might as well throw some more enchants at this Lewin. Now, people were saying I should re-enchant his 10% attack Blood Pact, and I am inclined to agree. I want hit points on that Blood Pact. What hit points on it? Do I have another Blood Pact I can use, though, just so I don't waste that one? I have a few that are being used. I don't really need 2 Thorns ones. I've got a hoarder situation going on here in my gear, so don't mind the hoarder situation. Yeah, I don't have unbuilt Blood Pact, but we can re-roll this one. And I want to re-roll this Rag, too. It's only 11% attack. So let's actually start with that, since that's an obvious re-roll. It does have a little bit of hit points on it, so that's something in its favor. I'll keep this as 1% less attack, and it adds defense, which on Lewin actually matters. But we want a max attack on the weapon. Rope, I think it's close. A lot of people are using Reapers because they already have Clock Enchanted Reapers. I like Rag in almost every scenario. I think Rag's effect is too good. But on Lewin, it's at least a close call. 9 and 9. That's much better than this, if we're going for pure bulk. Lewin's SP class came out today. Well, the Heart of Desire, the stone to unlock his SP class, came out today. So once he's fully built, SP Lewin is actually pretty bulky, and with this helm he can take a Legion of Glory faction buff, so he becomes useful. I'm not going to say he's like a top character in Apex Arena, but a lot of people, especially tank push people, are starting to run him in Apex. If you build him and enchant him well, then you can make him pretty hard to kill. And in a few months, there's a new piece of armor being released that reduces his magic damage taken, so it kind of proofs him against mages a bit. So yeah, Lewin is an interesting PvP option. It hurts to get rid of this, but we want bulk. We want to see 10% hit points. Yeah, it's weird to see an R unit becoming relevant. Technically, he won't really be an R unit, but it is weird because I think he's the first R character to get like a 3C skill and a unique helm and an SP upgrade. Is 7% hit points and a bit of death worth getting rid of all this attack? %10 attack. On Lewin, attack doesn't matter as much. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with bulk. Ideally, I'm going to keep re-rolling this for even more bulk, but this is better than having literally no hit points on a Blood Pact. Rope, yeah, that's more or less it. It's to guarantee healing because Lewin and his troops get pre-battle healing. So ideally, if you want him as tanky and survivable as possible, you want him just constantly healing. The other thing is it just stacks up tons of hit points, so it makes him even more bulky. If they're going to SP a unit, they should give Roga some love. Who do we have in here? Okay, so personally, I think that Roga and Jessica are the two most important characters who are stuck at our level. Lester, arguably, and he also has Gate of Fate. But the thing about Jessica is there are already several Jessica alts in the game, so if they were going to give another character an SP upgrade, I could see it being Roga. They love Langrisser 2, and he's a popular Langrisser 2 unit. So I could definitely see them giving it to Roga. Lester's also a possibility. I don't like Lester as much, though. Roga could be interesting as an SP assassin. Let's toss a couple more rolls at this. We burned all those scrolls for a reason, or we bought them for a reason. It would be a shame not to use them. We're looking for like 10% hit points. I would be okay with attack as a side stat. SP Lewin's gimmick is basically not dying. Oh no! If only one of these was hit points. Hit points more important, though. Here we go! Here we go! Yes! Yes! I better save that before my game crashes. That's like 13% hit points, 12 or 13% hit points with magic defense as the side stat. I will happily take that. Happily take it. Alright, speaking of Lewin's gimmick, let's actually go take a look at his stuff. Free Kong. Soon. let's take a look at SP Lewin's gimmick. Alright, so first stage, we're unlocking his new talent, which boosts his attack and defense stats. That's fine. Before being forced into battle, or after initiating battle, restores 30% of the unit's HP. So that's when you get attacked with a single target attack, or when you attack someone with a single target. You recover hit points before battle. So that's nice. If you're hurt, it tops you up. He gets a nice new character skin, since this is pretty much as basic as it gets, like old Year 1 R-tier swordsman Lewin here. Although, he does have a future Apex skin as well, that's like a Roman gladiator style, that looks really cool, and he's got abs armor, so of course, how's Old Kong gonna say no to that? More stat boosts. And then this should be his 3C, right? So his 3C gives him this little, like, pick a skill thing that he can use. Basically, you can choose to either apply this debuff to an enemy, yeah, it basically just buffs your friends attacking this selected enemy. Or you can use this kind of cowardly turtle skill on his allies to make them not able to attack, but it basically, like, heals them up. It's a little protective skill. Oh yeah, that's just his 1C. His 3C is not in his SP, it's in his 3C. Obviously, you get that separately. This is his other... This is an interesting skill. This is basically his Sword Soul. So it's got the 1.8 times damage, it dispels the 5 buffs, it also gets bonus effectiveness, and it heals. And it heals your friends. Yeah, it's Sword Soul on crack. But it's an SP skill, so I guess that makes sense. So I suppose you run his 3C and this, and... I don't know, do you run Holy Edict? I guess you do for the mobility. What other 1C skills does he have that would replace that? Yeah, Rope, I agree. I love all the Sword Soul clones with extras. So yes, Optimum Pride, that's a good point. The other thing worth mentioning about SP Lewin, where are they? Is these guys, the Sea Mercenaries. So this is the other thing that makes him interesting. That's part of what I needed my gold for. Excuse me. So, they get boosted stats. After taking action, they recover their hit points. And if you're not in range of allies, they get even more healing. So this adds on to the continuing theme of SP Lewin being bulky and hard to kill, is basically Lewin's healing himself before entering combat, and then his soldiers are healing up after combat. Good, fairly tanky soldiers for a good tanky boy. So I've got those maxed now. Got maxed, got good rolls, got my SSR shard, I got Kertesz, I got Elma, I got a Scrim in, and it is now... I'd say it's brunch time. The Dobermans are stomping around up there, and I think they might be a little bit hungry. They think that I've had my time in the spotlight, and they're ready for their time in the spotlight. So, thank you everyone for coming out and watching. Without you here, I honestly would not have had anywhere close to as good a luck as that. Nowhere close. That was... I mean, The Transcender Summonfest stream was the thing of legends for sure with the summoning rates that I had, but this definitely comes close in terms of pure RNG luck, just spread out all over the account. Sprinkled over my summons and my enchanting. To be honest, my enchant luck is usually super, super atrocious. So this was, I consider this personally better luck for the Kong account than usual. But yes, it's all thanks to you. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Your collective wishing definitely had an impact on Luciris and RNGesus' ears. Thanks again to Soda for the early birthday gift of the 60 Epsilon shards. Definitely made a difference, since I got him 6-star only a few days ago, just in time for that sword. So thank you very kindly for that birthday donation. And thank you to everyone, Spriggan and everyone else who followed during the stream. Definitely going to be back for some more Apex Arena streams over the weekends coming up. Now that we've got Epsilon in the box and we've got the streaming set up and the studio all ready again, we're gonna have some Apex streams for the rest of the season. Hopefully, I'll get into playoffs again, and we'll see if I don't blow it this time. But I wish every one of you to have an excellent day. Have some cake and don't feel guilty about it. You can tell all your friends that it's for Kong's birthday. And that's what I'll be doing in just a few minutes. So thanks for coming out. Catch you in the next one. Happy Langrissing, everyone.